Hey people, it's Kelly of Print Pray Slay, and I'm here with new journals, and they are completely different than any other journals that I have in my lineup on Amazon KDP. I create journals usually for prayer journals and faith journals that you can write like your prayers, your Bible study, your scripture writing, and all of your thoughts and notes from your Bible studies and your sermon notes and things like that. This is completely different. This was a request from my children. Right now we're on summer break, and I told them that we are going to be journaling, but to hand them the blank sheet of paper has been a little bit intimidating. So what I've had them do is I still have them do that, but I have them do that on a mini happy planner sheet. If you see some of my flip through of my summer prayer journal, then you'll see some of that. But we are huge movie and TV show type family. So we watch a lot of movies, we watch a lot of TV shows, and we listen to a lot of music. And so they wanted to have a journal that housed all of that information so they can reflect back on it. Again, we started out with blank journals and it became really, really hard. So I have a guided journal. Okay, so it's a media journal. So it's for movies, TV shows, and music. That's me, Kelly. If you've noticed with the cover, you got the film strips, movies, and then you got the TVs, TV show, and then you got the headphones, music. All right, so this is going to be a quick flip through this journal. This is the back that kind of tells you a little bit about what's going on. It says keep track of your media memories, your reviews, your playlists, your watch lists, collages, and quotes. So if we get right into it, it says this journal belongs to, and there's like a little, I don't even know what it's called. It's a thing used for movies though. And you can put your name here. There's a place for ratings, 5-star. You have your start date and your completion date. Okay, so you put that all right here. And the rest of these are just filler words for the image. All right, you very well can put your name in the middle of here. Get creative, put it on here, whatever you want to. But who does this journal belong to? All right. This is just my copyright information about Print Pray Slay, and that, you know, have a YouTube channel if you want to check anything out. And then here's a watch list. Okay, so we have the titles and what platform you have the watch list on. So is it a title of YouTube video? Platform, YouTube. Is it the title of a show on Netflix? Platform will be Netflix. Is it Hulu? So then Hulu, and then of course if it's a broadcast, then you have the title, and then you have like ABC or something like that. And then once you actually watch it, you check it off right here. All right. This is an A through Z challenge. So you have the letters A in alphabetical order all the way to Z. And you are able to use these little boxes for anything that you have watched that started with each of these letters. I really feel like we're going to have a hard time with some of these letters. But for the most part, you could go ahead and put in like, let's see, Land Before Time. Okay. Jurassic Park. You know, Quest. Whatever the case may be. And you could take the image of the billboard or the what would be used to be like a DVD cover. If you Google it, the IMB color, I think it's IMBD. I forgot what it's called, but it's a little rectangle image of the film and you or TV show, and you can cut it out and put it here. Okay. Blank space right here for you to do whatever you like. Then we have the dividers. So there's 3 dividers. There's TV shows, there is movies, and then there is music. Okay, so TV shows, movies, music. A little bit of the same images from the front, except for the movies. Instead of the film strips, I have like the projector with the film coming out, which we don't do anymore, but still appreciate it. Okay, you can either color this in or just leave it the way it is. All right, this says collage this page. So basically take a whole bunch of pictures from a whole bunch of the TV shows that you like and just slap them on here and put them inside of the book. All right, that would be really, really fun. I've seen people do that, and I haven't seen that in a media journal on Amazon yet, so I thought that would be really nice. But when people make this collage, make this type of journal in like a bullet journal, like from scratch, they usually have some kind of collage on there. So I thought I'd give you space to do that. So the next spread is the series tracker. So if you are watching anything that has like you are binge watching, that's what this is basically, like a binge tracker. Like if you have like The Office, or you're watching 24 or Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy has like what, 12 or 18. I know that's a big gap, but like 18 seasons. So the typical show has less than 10, but there are some shows with like 20. So you would go and you would color. So this says seasons right here. You would go and you would color as you go through the seasons, the title of the show, genre, platform, the release date, your start date and finish date. So like Game of Thrones, The Simpsons. Well, The Simpsons is beyond 20, and I don't really watch The Simpsons like that. But I was naming shows that I know have like a whole bunch of seasons. So you have this spread to do that with. Quick media reviews. So this can either be something quick that you look at to see your reviews, because there are 20 pages in here for you to write a review, or you can use these pages for the shows that you want to go more in depth with. And if it's a quick show, like, oh, I just watched this, I'm gonna give it this kind of rating, then you can just write the title here and color in the stars. I love that my stars are different. Each of them is different, and they're lined up here, but they're not aligned here. And I really like that. I like the feel of that. It kind of makes it like as if you drew it yourself. So that's what you'll write here, the title and a rating. 5-star rating, of course, means best. All right. So I urge you not to only record the shows that are 5-star. Like, you probably should record some of those shows that's like, I don't even know what I was watching. Like, what in the world? Why did I waste so much time watching that? And remember that this is for the TV section, okay? So you will have the title here. If you streamed it or you watched it on a network, most likely for a TV show, you didn't watch it in a theater. You have the release date, the genre, the cast. So it may not be like all cast, but some of the cast members, or maybe the main cast members. And then, of course, your rating. And then the cast can go down into here, or you can explain the rating, like why you gave it 2 stars real quick. Now, this is dot grid right here. And you can put like an image right here of the show, or the image can go anywhere, but you can write your review, do a little collage, write some extras about, like, you know, maybe a quote or something like that from the show. All of that can go on this page. All right. And then you have, I believe, 20, or honestly, maybe 21. So then you have about 21 of these that you can go through before we get to the next section, which is movies. All right. Movies has the same thing. Please excuse my pup. She has like a cough. She's an older dog. It has the collage right here. So collage this page, same thing as with the TV shows. But now, of course, like I said, you're in the movie section. You have the quick media reviews. So if you went and watched a movie, even if it's at the movie theater and you're like, it is not worth having a whole page, you just want to do a quick review, title, color it in. All right. I have some pens here to tell you like what you can color with. I like the ink joys because they come in all these different colors, but any ballpoint pen does really well on this paper. I don't necessarily recommend like really juicy pens like Super Tips and Tombos and like markers or anything. They go through the paper. So, I mean, this is the same paper as your typical book. So I would keep it to the ink joys, or honestly, maybe even the what are those things called? I'm looking right at them. Just read. Color pencils. Even the color pencils will be good to like color in the stars and things like that. So same situation here for the movies. The title of the movie, the theater. Did you watch it in the theater? Did you stream it? Did you watch it on a network? If so, which one? Release date, genre, cast members, your rating why, or continue on with cast, or write a little quote here. And then use this space for pictures, collaging, quotes, your actual review, like what you liked about the movie, what you didn't like about the movie, maybe a memory of it, like who you went to go see the movie with, why, like was there anything special about the occasion, or did this movie mean a lot to you? Some of the movies we go in the movie theaters now are like a special situation because most people don't go to the movies for anything other than a special movie. It's not like a thing that people do quite often nowadays, to be honest. I watched a lot of things about going into the movie theaters nowadays. The next section and last section is music. Music is a lot different. But we have the divider here. Now, if you want to, you can actually make dividers that say movies, TV show, music, if you would like. But they are here for that reason. You have your collage page right here, which you can do that. And then we have what's called the playlist. You have a spread. You have two spreads, honestly, for playlists. And you can print like 1 by 1 squares of the image of the album, or for me, it would be the single, because I'm probably going to do it based on song. And you can place your playlist QR code here. So if you print out your QR code, which you can get free QR codes, just go on Google and just say free QR code maker. And then you basically would use the link from like your Apple Music or your YouTube playlist and plop it here. And then what somebody else can do is use their phone and scan it, or you, future you, would go back to this journal, scan the QR code and be like, oh, that's my playlist right there. I'll remember it, blah, blah, blah. So I know the typical person has more than these 9 songs on their playlist. So it's pretty much the playlist for all of these. So it's 2 spreads, okay? And then it goes into its whole review process. So there is no quick review of a song. If you want to do a quick review of a song, you can use the back pages for that. And I'll show you that in the future. I mean, soon. but for right now, it's just a playlist. And then you go into review. It has title. Then it has the artist. It has the release date, the genre, your favorite lyric. This is where it gets a little different. Favorite lyric and artists are different. And then the rating. And then extra space right here. Same thing. I would write out the lyrics to the song. I would have pictures of the artist, maybe how it made me feel, maybe a meme about it or anything like that. That's what you fill this area up right here with. And you have 21 pages of that as well. And then after all of that is said and done, you do have extra pages in the back that are just dot grid, and I just wrote It's a Vibe here. You can do more collaging. You can have a extra spread for like maybe your favorite artist or your favorite TV show or anything that you would like to add there. Same thing here with the quotes, and then the rest of the pages are just dot grid on their own. And if you want to take these pages, like for me, at times I take the spine off of my journals. Like quickly, right here I have my Wild Thoughts journal. This is also printed from Amazon KDP, and I got the spine cut off. I got this plastic flap added to it, and I put it on disc. When you do something like that, you can take the pages and add them to in the middle of other pages. So if you wanted like multiple collages or something like that, you can add it here. If you wanted more pages, you can just add these pages to it. These pages are also the same size of the Bless This Mess journal. And since I have these extra pages, I think what I'm also going to do is come out with a journal this size that is just dot grid. So if you wanted to add these pages into your journal, you can. Let me know if you would like me to have a journal that's this size, because most of my dot grid journals are this size. Oh, this is right here. So what my kids started to do, because the journal didn't come out yet, this is my daughter Amira's list. So she has like Strange World, Chicken Little, Mulan. So she has whether or not it's a show or a movie, and this is her favorite list right here. And she's gonna, before the journals came out, I was like, just make your list. So now we have this list. We're gonna go back, Teen Titans Go, Animaniacs. See, that's a show that I loved when I was a kid. So we're going to go back, find the images, put them in her little journal, and she's going to be able to reflect on that as she gets older. And it's like, I can't believe that I watched Teen Titans, Mom watched Teen Titans, and I liked Scooby-Doo, and my Nana watched Scooby-Doo also. So that is the point of this. I do see us growing out of the journal and having to add to it, and because of that, I'm going to cut the spine off of mine. I'm basically saying like this is about a little bit over 60 TV shows, music, and movies, and I know good and well we're going to continue. So I'm going to continue to buy them for the kids, because if you didn't know, I had to buy them also. So I'm going to continue to buy them as soon as their journals are done, and because of that, I feel like I'm going to put them on disc. Okay, so I was saying all that to say that I plan on getting the spine cut off, but this is a little ways through the journal is when I'll probably get the spine cut off. Like, I'm gonna let them work in it a little bit first before I cut their spines off of their journal. and then I have them pick out their favorite, mini happy planner disc and put it on there. So please let me know how you like the journals. I am so excited about them. I tried to make it very neutral in the front. A lot of my journals have the same style with the art splatter and things like that, but this was a whole different vibe. So it's still artsy because it's still me. So, but I hope that you all like it and enjoy it. And it's honestly a really great gift item as well. Something different for people who may need a guided journal for some of the things that they listen to. My playlist that I plan on doing here is my my gospel playlist, because I wanted to share some of the songs that I really, really, really like. So when my children scan the QR code, they'll know, like, what's that song Mom used to sing in the car that she really didn't know what she was singing. Well, I know what I'm singing, but I don't know how to sing it. So if they want to go back and see that playlist, they can do it here. But it'll be so neat to go back and scan it and see their playlist and all the shows and stuff that they like. So if you have any questions, let me know. The link for these journals are going to be in the description. They are live, so they are available now in the in my Amazon shop. If you have any reviews, I would love to see them. Please tag me at Print Pray Slay if you post it on social media, so I can see how you and your family and your loved ones are using the journal. And I hope you all just enjoy. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.